Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Lanye. On my channel, I actually have a wide variety of different subjects. Why? Because I'm sort of new to YouTube. And I asked this experts, you guys, what should I do? They say have different subjects on your channel. And then you kind of figure out what does the audience really want. In other words, which videos tend to get the most views. I welcome all comments. Good, bad, not so good, however you want to classify it, positive and negative. Today's video is basically about, ladies, how to tell what did a guy really approach you for. This is not to bash men. These are some of those ways in which you can tell when a guy is really in for a quick fix. Hey, but you're a grown woman. You might want a quick fix. But if you don't, if you want something meaningful, something significant, something hopefully that'll last, hope a lifetime, here are some of the ways you can tell. Now, I got these from gaining knowledge from other different areas, and I'm actually going to give you an example of how this actually happened to me. And then you know what, ladies? You got to be able to trust your gut. Your gut is usually right. However, this is some of the knowledge that I have gained. I'm actually reading from a piece of paper. Now, I hope I don't offend anybody from reading from a piece of paper. I don't want to forget anything. And I quit trying to be perfect a long time ago. Being perfect is elusive. Why? Because it doesn't exist. So I'm reading off a paper. So here we go. Here are some of the ways. He's after something, just not your heart. Okay. If he doesn't ask meaningful questions to deepen the relationships, the questions are shallow. They're usually always based on sex. It's just, he ain't trying to get to know you. He's trying to grow the attraction, not the connection. When he's making these little sexual endos, girl, you fine, you sexy, when that's the only damn thing that come out of his mouth. He's trying to make you more physically attracted to him, not grow a connection. Don't get it twisted, ladies. It's a huge difference. He makes no effort at giving you emotional support or to make you smile. He ain't in it to win it. He playing around. He takes too long to respond to your text messages or your phone calls, or he don't respond at all. He makes poor or no effort, very little effort to elevate the communication to a meaningful relationship. You know what I mean? Very, very little communication. Is like, yeah, something's a little fishy here. Okay, let me get into the next one. Okay, what I've noticed too is some women, what we do sometimes is we sit on our abilities. You don't sit around and wait on a man. What you do, you find purpose. You find a passion. You find a hobby. What are you truly interested in? You won't know who you really, really are as a woman until you've been single for a while. And there's no particular time on that. Every woman is different. But you got to be single for a while. Who am I apart from someone else? If you have kids, who am I apart from my children? If you are married, or if you're married, who am I apart from my husband? And now, what I want to say too is, for some women, when guys start flashing those dollar signs, it comes with a price. If money can buy you, money can't keep you. But mostly, like I said, you ladies, follow your intuition. You know how even if you ever get on a date with a guy, follow your gut. You know, you get that certain gut feeling. Follow it because it's usually right. When you're with the guy, how does he make you feel? How does he make you feel? Follow that. That's usually the Holy Spirit, the God's wisdom, tapping you on the shoulder saying, girl, you need to pay attention. And again, this isn't to bash men. It's not. It's to say how these are some of the ways in which women can figure out if this is the right guy or not. Is he up to just fast fun and foolishness? Now, your gifts and talents, ladies, it can produce an income. Some women, I said some, only go after men who they feel makes a certain amount of money. By the time you sit around wasting your time, waiting on Prince Charming, you could be doing something to generate a huge income. Women, we have more power than we actually think we do. Now, let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. I met this guy, so we exchanged numbers. I thought we had a nice, pleasant conversation. You know, I'm thinking we may have a little something here. So we contact each other. I can't remember who contacted who first, but anyway, I'm contacting him. I really did like the guy. So all of a sudden, on his end, the communication gets very weak. And then it gets few and far in between. So I told myself, don't be mad, just disconnect. And me, I just go away quietly. What's the use in creating a fuss? Okay, another example. This guy calls me years out of the blue. We had only been friends. As a matter of fact, both of these examples, we never actually got into an official, serious relationship. Okay, but the second guy I'm talking about, he called me after years. Oh, let's do this and let's do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And then all of a sudden, he went ghost. After I sent him a total of 3 text messages, so I can't say I didn't at least try. As a matter of fact, with the first guy I'm telling you about, I tried. I communicated because I can't say, what is you. No. I did try. After that, I know. Honey, it ain't meant to be. But you know what? Every time a gentleman steps out of the way, or if a guy tells you, I no longer want to be in a relationship with you, although you have to grieve a little bit and it may hurt, you know what you tell yourself? Honey, I'm booked and busy. I got shit to do. And guess what? Something better's gonna come along. Guaranteed. Because that's what you tell yourself. And you just go ahead and you do your thing. But the thing is, you have to learn how to change your mindset. Once you say you can, you can. Once you say you can't, guess what? You're right. Okay, let's get into the next one. You know what, ladies? When you're trying to talk to a gentleman and you kind of feel like something ain't right, you kind of pretty much know that he's not into it, at least at that moment. What you got to do is you have to literally disconnect. Disengage from the dance. You go on your merry way. You go on and live your life. If he comes back, I said if. At that point, you decide, what am I going to do? But in the meantime, you don't sit around and wait on the phone to ring. You don't sit around and wait on a text message. If you do hear from him, it's weeks or months later, you're so damn busy, you answer, be like, oh, hey, how you doing? It's like an old friend has just reconnected with you. You know what, ladies? Hate is not the opposite of love. Indifference is. Indifference. When you know, when you feel, when you know all the way down through your bones that the person really don't give a damn about you. But guess what? You give a damn about you. You ever heard anybody say, don't forget about me? I've actually done that before. And I'd be like, wow. Honey. Baby, no. It's not, don't you forget about me. Don't let me forget about me. Just go ahead out there in the world and do you. And watch all the blessings and nice things come your way. Nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. Hi.